NBA impersonator B. recreating some of the best 2K animations. We help you take your production to the next level and give you a chance to win some VC with 2K TV. Tune in now. On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we have NBA impersonator B. recreating some of the best 2K animations. We help you take and give you a chance to win some VC with TV Interactive. Tune in now.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
The intensity just kicked up a notch for Game 2. Welcome everybody, Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Moments away, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Miami Heat. Looking at Miami, they took care of business in Game 1, protecting their home court. Tonight, a chance to extend their lead and assert their dominance in this series. And after winning Game 1, they've got another chance tonight on their home floor to maintain that home court advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen. I'm a little overconfident.
You're overconfident?
Yeah.
Overconfident about what?
Because
Really?
they're higher speed. They've got to protect their home court advantage. So I kind
Eastern Conference semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. It's Chicago and the Miami Heat. Taking a look at Miami. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their Game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Well, if you flip the script, though, a loss tonight in their home court advantage evaporates, and that would put a ton of pressure on them going on the road.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So for Chicago right now, Freak in at point guard, and it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. So it's Miami now, following the three-point attempt by Freak. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Mack. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Vaughn gets the bucket. Vaughn's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
They swipe it. Here's Davis. The shot no good. And it's Chicago the other way. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys. And they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
The shot by Bryant, no good.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Heat have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Matt. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Wall grabs the board.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Oh, that's good.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
That's good. Davis has got his first points of the night.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Another one falls for Chicago.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Mack. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Freak with it. He kicks at the wall. Shoots from the line. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And Matt kicks to Bryant. Dishes to Davis. Count that one. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Can't connect from short range. Here's Neal. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Brett Brown.
Coach didn't mince words for his team, telling them that even though they took game 1, they'll need to come out and play the same way to keep home court advantage. He said, so far, we've just held serve, and it's only going to get tougher from here on out.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Freak. The Heat getting the bucket. The offensive rebound. The Heat with the lead. Here's Mack. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Shots good by Neal. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. The Heat leading by 3. And it's Schmidt in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Givens. No good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Now here's Freak. Guarded closely. To the inside. It's tipped. Santiago the pass to Freak. Rebound by the Heat.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Givens. Off on the layup.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through.
Wow! I mean, just beautiful.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Neal dishes to Nova. Lots of room. And he connects with the jumper. And the Heat lead by 3. The Bulls shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. And here's Freak. He has 6. No good. He missed it. Brings him to 3 for 8 this game. Passes it to Neal. Goes back up. Misses the layup. Bulls trail by 3. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Bulls shooting their first foul shots of the night here. Free throw good. Freak. And both free throws good from Freak. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And Neal kicks to Davis. That is good. Davis has got 6.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
The game now all-time. 11 points for Freak.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Pass to Davis. Out left to the wing. Davis sets a screen. Neal passes to Davis, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. He has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I'm not sure you're talking about the knees. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
And he's good on the second. Heat have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. They double in with Freak. Here's Mack. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
And the Heat making a change here. Juan's checked in. Now here's Freak. He's got 11. The pass to Samuel. Here's Powell. Good on the triple. Powell's got 5.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat was a major factor. He picked up 18 points and flashed his range a few times in the process. Not a lot of mistakes made by him in what was...
So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:02 left to play here in the second quarter. They double in with Freak. Here's the screen. There's the feed to Novak. 5 to shoot. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Novak's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
The Heat have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. The shot is off. Bulls trail by 5.
Yeah, the shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. That's exactly what they should have in mind here.
Now, Freak. Good if it goes. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And we're through the... It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Tipping off the second half, here's Fred Hoiberg's 5. Freak, he's in at the point. And it's Samuel in at the 4-man position. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Freak.
How able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish.
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Fourth, Anthony Davis.
Well, you always want to shoot a high percentage, and that goes back to the kind of shots you get. But there's no better time than the postseason to knock down most of the shots that you take.
Bulls trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Freak. The kick out to Wall. Over to the left wing. Here's Freak. They grab their own miss, and that one's good. And that's now 6 points for Wall.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Got a piece of it. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession.
Timeout call. Give it up for your Heat dancers. And a round of applause fans, your Heat dancers.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And guys, I tell you, big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Pass to Meyer. It's stolen by Bryant. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Mack leading the charge. Got a piece of it. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Freak. And the 3 ball is good. Freak's got 18 points.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
They set the pick. The dish now to Neal. Davis with a screen on Wall. And he banks in the layup. He has 6.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Freak dishes to Wall. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. Here's Powell. Another 3 for Chicago.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Vaughn. Can't connect from short range. Chicago's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. It's stolen by Bryant. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Now here's Freak. Guarded closer. Bryant with the rebound.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Power down with both hands.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Freak passes to Meyer. Shot left block. Bryant with the rebound. Miami leading by 6. Feeds it to Neal. Here's Mack. 5 points in the game. In the corner, Neal with it. Had the space there, but it's offline. Bulls have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And Wall kicks to Freak. 1:29 left in the third quarter. he jams it with authority.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And Mack kicks to Davis. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Davis has got 18 points in the game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Kicks to Neal. Shot, high post, but they'll get another chance. Bryant, and the Heat get another bucket right there. Chicago with the ball. 8-point game.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
And that one's good. Freak.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Heat have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Vaughn. 10 points for him. He dishes it to Davis from 18 feet away. Can't hit.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they...
Give it up for your Heat Dancer.
And thanks for joining us. Checked in for the Heat. Freaks checked in for Chicago. The Heat leading by 4, and it's Schmidt in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. To the middle. And that one's good by Novak.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Schmidt. No good. And in Chicago the other way.
Oh, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
One's checked in for Miami. And the Bulls making a change also. Powell, he's checked in for Hodges.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
To the paint. Here's Vaughn. Plays it up and banks it in.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Here's Freak. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Freak's got 7 points for the quarter. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Novak, the pass to Murphy. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Here's Vaughn. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
And Freak throws it down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Brett Brown as he addressed his team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Down low to take the lead. Powell, that's good. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
Boy, you can actually feel it. It's palpable. The energy level on both sides has really gone up a bunch.
.129 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Davis, and again it's the Heat missing. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 14-6 run. There's Freak. Soft touch off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Vaughn gets the bucket. Vaughn's got 10 points in just the second half. Big-time bucket there, Clark.
And, Kevin, the crowd is loving it.
And, guys, you don't have to tell these fans how important that shot was.
And Freak throws it down.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Miami's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Watch out. Anthony Davis has caught fire.
And the Bulls with possession. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Matt dishes to Neal. They double him with one. To the paint. Intercepted. And so they foul intentionally. And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
The free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
Here's Vaughn. He feeds it to Davis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Here's Miami now.
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
8 feet away. Nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
And Neal kicks to Bryant. Here's Mack. No good from outside. Freak. Off target with that shot. And so it's Chicago winning this one.
The 2K Sports postgame show.